All right, this says you are live. It says it right there on the screen. You are live. So apparently we're live. And say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, Skeleton, both Charlie Browns, Gimli, and in a minute you'll say hello to JB, Big Red EDC. It is time for month in review for October 2022. That is right. So I see a lot of people in the chat, but let's bring in this big red guy. There he is. Hello, JB.
Hi.
Happy Friday. Happy almost end of October. Can you believe that?
No.
This year has rocketed by. It's been crazy.
Yes, it has.
Mike, 2 a.m. where, Mike Reese? You're not somewhere where it's 2 a.m., are you? Oh, it's 2 a.m. where JB is. No, not quite. He is getting his coffee and just waking up. I do know that.
Oh, I am. That is true.
It's 3 days ago, Brian says. So out where you are. No. It's glad to see you're not in the middle of the night, says Brian.
Yeah.
So we got Marcos in the chat, Bladeshook, Daniel, Mike Reese, Brian from Blue Creek, of course, Tim B here giving links like 30 minutes ago. I have been running, guys. I literally just sat down. It's wedding day for my niece, and my wife and everybody are like 30 minutes away from here. And my son was running some stuff over there that they forgot. And then they said to me, "Oh, we forgot the tablecloths at the rental place." So I had to run to and then run them to him as he ran. Yeah. So I'm going to have to bolt right after this and head out there for the wedding. Who else? J.O. Ventures Outdoors, David Iverson. Who else? Stephen Wallace. Hello to everyone. Mike, Matthew Sawinski. Why did I call you Michael Sawinski? It says Matthew right there. I think I'm losing it. Freak Show has a slow day at work, so he's here with us.
That's good.
Yep. Now you don't know what that slow day. Well, you might have had a slower day yesterday, right?
We did have a slower day yesterday.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. You could use one of those every once in a while.
Yeah,
I'm technically off work today, but I'm going to a wedding, so that doesn't work. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say if we had a slow day yesterday, but that just means they start talk about work on Saturday. So
do you know that yet, or you don't know?
No,
yet?
I'll probably find out tonight.
Oh, good, wonderful.
Yeah.
That sounds great. It's been a nutso couple of weeks for me too, and somehow I took the day off today. But like I said, it's because I'm bolting to my niece's wedding. We were there last night till like 11:30, helping set up tables and get all that kind of stuff ready. So went to a fancy schmancy, whatever you call it, rehearsal dinner or whatever. Funny story. My niece thinks Trevor is the funniest human on the planet. So Trevor was called into duty. He's JB, you're not going to believe this. He's the DJ and he's the MC, like when they walk into the reception and everything. So,
oh my goodness.
And she just keeps saying, "Trevor, be you, be funny, be funny." And he's like, "Great. I'm nervous now, Dad. What am I supposed to say?" I said, nothing that, wait, I said, "Trevor, here's my rule. Say nothing that just popped into your mind. Say something that popped in there 10 minutes ago and you thought about it." Hey, Craig, hey, Plenipote. I mean, I don't think we want Trevor saying anything that just popped into his head. So it's, I told her, I said, "Are you sure you know what you're doing?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah. Hey, Uncle Cow, what is going on?" And so I was going to start this off by saying something, but I wanted to say it while you and I were on the screen together. Is this the first one since, is it August or July? First month in review. I can't. Anyway, we've missed a couple, I think. So I think it might be July. And I think so. So this is one of my favorite times is talking to you, man. It absolutely, forget about it being month in review, man. It is just awesome to have you on here because I don't get to do that on a Monday night because you're working. And so it's awesome because, I have other guests on Monday nights, but I don't get to have you on. So it's always cool to do this one with you. So how about we start with what's JB got going on? I mean, you did big month thing for October was the second round of the knife protectant battle.
Yep.
Battle of the knife protectants. We need to get you some big booming voice to do that for you.
We gotta get the echo going.
So what else? What's JB had going on for, I don't know, you can say the last couple of months, but we're doing October.
Well,
but
obviously the big thing in October was Blade Show West. That kicked off the month pretty hard, which was a lot of fun. It was great to go out there and see everybody and take that in. It was small, but in a way that's good.
About the same as usual, bigger, smaller?
Personally, I thought it was a little bit bigger than last year in Long Beach. That was just me, though. Last year, there was a lot of empty tables.
Gotcha.
That they had set up. And that could have been just a logistics thing. You know, they set up way more than they needed. I don't know. But, I mean.
Asher jumping in from school. Don't get in trouble, Asher. Good to see you, brother. That's Trevor's buddy, Asher. He's cool. So, yep. But I mean, made it more intimate, and you got to talk to more smaller makers. And
that was kind of a focus. I kind of purposely focused on that this time, as I wanted to talk to some more of the smaller, you know, like Reagan Lee knives and just talk to some more of the smaller makers, which was really cool.
Yep, that's absolutely cool. Yeah, I still need to book my booth for Blade Show Atlanta. I haven't done that yet. I need to get that done, and then you can come. Then you can come interview me.
There you go. I will.
That'll be boring. You like my shirt?
I do.
It's a good one today. I like this one. Got my Jack Wolf hat on. I just love this hat because it's fitted and it's made for a bald guy. So. But Big Red has some great finches and Rough Riders on the channel. Yes, he does, Byron Kennedy. You got that right. He had some good Rough Riders yesterday, as a matter of fact.
We got some more coming next week, too.
Awesome. Yep. I've got a couple sitting here in the giant SMKW box that I need to get around to recording. I am way behind. I recorded 2 videos earlier today and 2 Thursday that I've still got to edit. And then, as you can see, there's plenty of other stuff to record here, so it's crazy. But yeah, I mean that's really cool. Blade Show. I wish I could have come to Blade Show West. It just wasn't in the cards, and I'm actually very relieved that I didn't book tickets and then pinions show up right before I had to leave. That would have been pretty awful. It would have been like, hey guys, your knives are here, but you won't get them till I get back from Blade Show.
Oh
that would have.
Yeah, dude, come on now. If you would have been at Blade Show West and we'd have been walking around and you knew those knives were at home.
Yep, it would have been killing me.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. Hey, Brian, instead of that, Freak Show EDC has offered, Jeremy has offered to help me in my booth, so he'll be my pretty lady helping in my booth. So that's good, isn't it? But yeah, no, I hear you, man. It's that would have been bad, but that leads to the next portion of the big event of October for me would be the pinions showing up, and I might have all 4 of them sitting right here. Let's see if I can I hold 4 at a time, JB? I don't think so. Well, let's see. Let's do it this way.
You're gonna drop them on the. You're gonna drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop them on the keyboard, most likely. But I mean, that would be nothing unusual. There they are, all 4 Tempest Knives pinions. You got the blue G10 up here, the Jade G10, the micarta, which is sold out, and the black G10. All 4 right here together. And KJ was all mad at me because he was all excited that he bought the 3-pack, and he got his 3-pack, and he was like. It's like, I got all the pinions. And then I announced that there was going to be a Jade one. He goes, crap, you're killing me. So he bought the Jade one as well. There you go.
There probably should be one in my mailbox here pretty soon. Might be today.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the tracking, and I have the wrong computer in front of me to do that. But yeah, Tim is the best. What did he put up? What did I miss? I'm trying to do good about putting links and stuff up. Some of the best. There you go, guys. Check out JB's short videos for sure. Please Watch them over and over again.
I see him. He keeps posting that. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yep. So JB has committed to me, guys. You gotta hold him to this. He's committed that he's going to continue being Don Quixote until the windmill falls. So we're going to hold it.
It'll probably fall on me. So.
Thank you very much, Bluminati. Be up for sure. Thank you for the super chat. There is your Dalika salute. So,
hey. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Got?
I lost it for a minute.
Oh, Dalika, there it is. Okay. So, guys, let's go ahead with the be up on the screen there. Let's go ahead and talk about something that happened in October that's not really a highlight, but we need to talk about it because it's pretty important. We're all still missing Jason Brown. The community's been Casey, I've dressed as a pregnant nun multiple times for Halloween. It's not pretty, says Freak Show. That's not good. But guys, we all miss Jason, but it's great how the community has come together on behalf of Jason. Don't forget edcroundtable.com. If you have not gotten into the what's it called, JB? Is it just a raffle? Is it
It's a raffle, yeah.
Yeah, raffle to benefit Jason's wife, Sarah. Please go check it out today. edcroundtable.com. I believe it closes. Is it tomorrow? It's today, I think.
28th, yeah.
It's today. It's today. So please, guys, the GoFundMe is currently at 20,800, says Brian, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I mean, that is so great and so exciting. And then once this is done, there's going to be a lot more from the raffle headed her way as well. So that's great. And we'll give her a good start there. Very much so. Yeah, don't forget, if you don't subscribe to BigRedEDC, definitely do that. I'm sure you all do, but there you go. But yeah, opinions. I'm excited, but I did want to give an update while we're here. Obviously, the first time around, we sold, I think, about 313 pinions in the pre-order. I've sold about 46 now on the drop, and we still have over 200 left and some more micarta coming after Kubi fixes the issues with the micarta ones. So there are plenty left, guys. If you want a pinion, please get in. I know some people were waiting for payday. You may see some of these popping up at dealers. I'm talking to a couple of dealers, and we'll go from there and see where that happens. I was planning on making a decision in the next couple of days, and I think I've already made my decision, which is I'm going to talk to some dealers. So because they're going kind of slow right now. So but they're just going kind of slow. But there you go. Micarta opinion. There will be more of these. I'm waiting for Kubi to tell me when. There's a micarta opinion. And what was I going to say, JB? Oh, and I wanted to tell everybody that I have, there you go. Yeah, and those you got your clips, huh? Those do fit on the pinion, and they will fit on the microburst. So the microburst has been the 6 prototypes. I ordered 6 this time around. Have been ordered so that hopefully I can keep 2 with me and then send 4 of them out to reviewers and maybe dealers or whatever to check out. And that's the hope. The microburst, I haven't decided on the steel yet, but it's definitely going to be micarta with a stonewash blade and black hardware, and micarta with a stonewash blade. Micarta with a black wash blade and black hardware, micarta with a stonewash blade and stonewash hardware, silver hardware actually, because it's got to be shiny because it's got the shiny pivot. But anyway, you get the point. And that's a thumb stud one. If you haven't seen it, it's up over on my Instagram, and that one will be coming hopefully first of the year for a pre-order is my guess for the microburst. I'm waiting to hear from them, the timeline, but if I put it all together, hopefully we're doing a pre-order by the first part of the January, February, and then figuring out, JB, what Chinese New Year does to me. So, but we'll see what I decide to go with then, if I decide to wait till after that or before that or what. So
wow.
David Iverson got another order of opinions today. Very cool. Awesome, awesome. David might have ordered quite a few. I don't opinions for sale, says Tim. Exactly. There's plenty of opinions for sale. And most of you know, and I'm not going to commit to this completely, I have 5 to 7 days on my website. It says 5 to 7 days from order, but most of these have been shipping the next day. So you should be getting them pretty quickly, most of you. And yep, that's that. So very, very cool. That's enough talk about opinions. So, well, I mean, here's the thing. Let me talk about this too, because I think this is important. I did a lot of carrying my own knife for several weeks, and I kind of started getting bashed on YouTube by some people and Instagram. Why are you carrying this knife all the time? Stop pushing it. And my answer was, oh, well, it's my knife. Yeah. So therefore I'm going to push it. But I've tried for a couple days kind of to space it out a little bit so that I'm not getting like hammered by people. But I know JB's like, just don't worry about it and just do what you're going to do. That's probably what I need to do. All right. Well, it's that time in the show where JB sings a song. No, where we do pocket checks. JB's like, what?
You don't want that.
It's the time in the show where Jody comes out and sings a silly song. No, sorry, nobody will know that reference, but your opinion shipping has been very fast. Yes, sir. Except here's the weird thing I learned about this, JB. This is strange to me. So like California, everything I send to California goes there, even first class, in a couple of days. But if I send anything to Oregon, it takes like a full week. And I don't understand it.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, it's weird. They go up to Seattle and then come back down to Oregon. The ones that I sent to Hawaii on the first run got there in 2 days. I was like, what? But some of the ones that went to like New Jersey took like 4 or 5 days. And I'm like, what am I missing here? Michigan, Ohio goes real quick. Georgia takes several days, like 4 days. Florida gets them in like 2 days. So I don't know. It's really weird.
I think it has to do with the hubs.
Yeah, I think it is. I want to hear JB sing I'm a Little Teapot. I've carried your opinion. I carry my opinion with me every day, Matthew. But good to hear you carried your opinion. It has replaced a very expensive BBC. What's a BBC? Somebody help me. I don't know. In my daily carry, but somebody gets. Yeah, no, I get it, man. And it is. It's a great knife. It's not. I'm not carrying it just because it's mine. I'm carrying it because it's a good knife. That's kind of what I designed it to be: a work knife, a carry knife, or whatever. You know. Yep.
It definitely is that.
Yep. You don't want that, Tori. Yeah, that's exactly right. 2 days got your package. Awesome, Marcos. Marcos got his giveaway items from Monday night, so that is really cool. Congrats again. It's your knife. Nothing wrong with you promoting your brand. If they don't like it, sucks to be them. All right. I'm good. Then I'll carry it more. I just don't want to annoy people is what I'm trying to say. But BBC has several meanings. Yep. So, all right, pocket checks, guys. Start dropping them down below, and I won't keep up, and I'll screw it up. But no, I'm just kidding. We'll try to see what we can do. Hey, Dan B. Hello, everyone. Hey, Jared White. Grocery pickup. Very cool. Okay, here we go, JB. How about what's Tim S. got for us today? Assuming you can see the chat.
Oh, let's see. Ren Black Vosti Thunderbird, Olight Warrior Mini, Olight Open Pro, MKM Isanzo, Olight Auticle 2 Pry, and the Rough Rider 2282.
All right. And Andrew Hobbards, if it had some proper jimping, I'd carry it every day too, Casey Plenipote. Okay, fine. Gee whiz. The microburst has jimping, so get in line. Red Finch Halo, Jack Wolf Vampire Jack with red fat carbon, and a Hinder Eclipse with the red G10 scale. Guys, remember everyone deployed today for Red Friday. What's Mr. Blue Creek got there, JB?
Looks like a Bluefinch Halo. Oh, where'd he go? There it is. Bluefinch Halo, Brass Brigade, Grant Gripper, Lion Steel, Dom, and an A-Lock sack as always.
Awesome. You mean one of these blue guys right here? Very cool. Oh, he's got a blue one too. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Of course, he's going to have one of each. All right. Let's see. O-Tip's got the still haven't left the cave much. So he's still flipping his Beg Ladder XL. Sorry about that, man. Craig Wilkes has the Ohio River Jack 2-bladed. Very cool. How about Rusty, JB? I keep giving you the long ones.
SMKW Shark Week Edition, Opinel number 8 in carbon, Billy Watt demo, CRKT minimalist, and with Flightanium scales. Nice.
Cool, cool. Very good. Tim B's got the Wells Blade Works Custom, which is a gorgeous knife. MKMI Sanzo in red lava fat carbon. SMKW Victorinox Classic in 2022 Halloween Refine EP1. And Olight i3T. Dan B's got the Crewwear PM2 left pocket black my card opinion, right pocket dark matter purple Vampire Jack in a pouch. Chris S has the Spyderco Endura SS. How about Knife Nut there, JB?
Knife Nut has, let's see, where's it at?
I skipped around too much there. I got it. It's you got it? Nope.
No,
black. He's got a black G10 pinion. Had it almost every day since he got it. And let me know. Let's see.
I saw Didier had a Chaparral.
Okay, cool.
Tori Casey's got the Drop Bear, which is one that I am really liking very much.
Awesome. Let's see. Green micarta F5.5 and a Ferrum Forge titanium for Jared White. Very cool. Halloween Pocket Monster from Blue Creek for Mike Reese. Byron Kennedy. Go ahead.
Did you get Matthew Sawinski?
Nope, I didn't yet.
Oz Machine Company Roosevelt, MBK Sea Otter, 3V Titanium 8020.5.
It looks like I must have missed some.
Regrind, Vero Fulcrum, and an Automog pen.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're picking up the ones I missed. That's great. That's good. Thank you very much. Where was I now? Now I forgot where I was.
Byron says the final days of the YouTube Fantasy Challenge, watching support vote for 23 blades. Making the ultimate steel and sword. It's Tyrell's Knife Works Shark Knife. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. J.O. Ventures has the no judging, he says. Ozark Trail Axis Lock Knife for $6. Victorinox Cadet. Rovi Von Aurora A3 flashlight, Zebra F701 pin. Nobody's going to laugh at you here, dude. You carry what you feel like you can afford and what you enjoy. That's
absolutely.
Yep. Civivi Chevalier Smock and a Beg Ladder XL for Blades Hooked Daniel.
Jared White. Did you get Jared?
Yep,
you got Jared?
I think I did.
Okay.
I did not get Byron.
In a Ferrum Forge and titanium. Nice.
Yep, I did.
Okay.
Byron's got the Tempest Pinion, off-grid all-day Necker, and that great ABKT Stockman.
Boat's got the Grant Gripper Peña Caballero.
And
a Top Tools Nat. Nice.
Oh, a Nat. Cool. Those are pretty cool. I also have a pinion next to me, says Rusty. That's cool. Awesome. All right. Freak Show's got the Stout, Blue G10 Pinion, Benny's Clip, Midnight Jack, Forrest, Jason Brown Hank, Olight i5R, Leatherman Charge Plus, Login Jotter Notebook, and multiple tactile turn pins. Very cool, Freak Show. Leatherman.
He's trying to figure out if that's a Polish eagle up there on Tim's.
Yes, I believe it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. We talked about it at one point. It is. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Leatherman style PS Lynch AAP mechanic screwdriver and tiny Nipex pliers for Mr. Uncle Cow. Tempest Knives Black My Card Opinion and a mag light for Matthew Neely. Awesome.
Yeah. Brian says the blue pinion is his center console knife today.
Oh yeah, I gotta love that. The fidget knife, huh? Driving down the road. That's the thing. I think that's what I'm most proud of, JB, is for a $75 or $85 knife. It's a super fidgety kind of, knife that in my opinion, again, it's my knife, so take it or leave it, punches way above its pay scale.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm proud of that. All right.
Looks like he's got a Provoke, Mini Paragon, Drop Bear, Pinion, and Black Micarta. Firebird 727, Forest, Top Dog Hank.
Top Dog. Very cool. Red Lava, Hogue Deca Warncliffe, Old Red Mini Copperhead, Red Victorinox Alux Pioneer X, Olight I5T, and Arkfeld, Urban Survival We the People Edition Pin, Forest Glow in the Dark Cat Hank, all for David Iverson. Christoph has the Sinkat Watuga. That's a cool one. Kaiser C6 Mini Sheepdog, Olight Warrior Mini, and a Boros BMT. How about
Josh Worth got a ZTO 640.
There you go. Very cool. I see him now. Thank you. All right, I think we got everybody. So let's see. I'm going to a wedding today, so I had to kind of get a wedding type carry here. I may or may not end up with all three of these in my fancy dress pants, but we'll see. Whoa, that didn't work out so well. This is my fancy schmancy Devo Stout with the fancy schmancy backspacer done by Chad. Ooh, his is more fancy than mine. But I love that lightning and a backspacer. It's just that I'm actually, as much as I love a wire clip, I'm very tempted to get one of those. Have you seen the blue faux Mascus lynch clips?
Yes.
It's blue and it's got the lines in it that make it look like, that would kind of look pretty cool with this. So maybe I'll get one of those, but I just love a wire clip so much. And then I've got some cool guy gave me this. This is the Bitchmade 945 Mini Osborne. Thank you, JB. And I may have scratched my clip. Look at that. Holy mackerel. That's what happens. See, everybody keeps saying use your stuff. See what happens, guys? You all told me to use my stuff, and I ruined it. Jerks. I didn't mean it. And then, of course, if you go into a wedding, you have to have a best man at the wedding, right? So there's the Lion Steel best man from Andrew Hobbert. This is a loaner and a really cool little slip joint. You want to talk about just a no business, very thin, very lightweight, but nice long blade, just super cool.
I like the look of that. I like those.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I've got the exclusive. I think this was a DLT exclusive in the kind of silver carbon fiber. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's pretty cool too. But to me, this is the money right here with the what's the wood called? The black wood,
ebony wood.
Thank you. You're the man, JB. Yeah, it's got that ebony wood handle there. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. So that's what I got. What about you, JB?
Well, it looks like Bobo's got a Pinion and a Petrified Fish Victor.
Ooh.
That just came up there. I think
today that's a good one.
It's Red Finch Friday, so I'm going to go with the Devil's Finger, which is still probably my favorite Finch knife as far as like a user, the ultimate user. That's mine. That's my favorite.
Sorry, I was just answering Plenipote. This is what I showed before the Osborne, the stout with the fancy schmancy backspacer. Yeah, that's a good user for sure.
And it's right now it's their only ambidextrous clip knife. So
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it is. So I mean, everybody's asking, when they ask me about Finch and Lefty Love and all that, I mean, obviously I kind of have to recommend that one because that's the only one, but I recommend this one quite a bit anyway, because it really is my favorite user.
Yeah.
Finch. So
very cool. It looks like the micarta is holding up really well and doing good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's awesome. B Shady's got the blue G10 Pinion and the Leatherman style PS. Knife Nut, that is super kind of you, man. That is Very cool. That's high praise. The Pyrite's a pretty cool knife. To each their own, but again, I prefer the contoured scales over the flat scales, and that the little bit smaller too. The Pyrite is, but it's a pretty cool knife. Have you seen a Pyrite yet? A CJRB Pyrite, JB? Yeah, you have one. That's right. I knew that. Mike Jernak, hello, sir. Hey, JN.
Mike was a big winner today.
Yes, he was. I saw that. I did. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's the fancy Pyrite. Ooh, fancy Pyrite. I like that one. JN's got the 20 CV Benchmades and oh no wait, yeah, 20 CV Benchmades and S90V Spyderco's TS206 Touchwood. Okay.
Nice, Tori. Nice. I'm glad you ended up getting that one. It's a good knife.
They're pretty cool. Yeah, they definitely are. See Twisted Assisted Gambler picks and review of Patty's Potato Peeler on Patty Potato Peeler's channel. Wow. That's a mouthful. So really, really cool. Good stuff. And we're already halfway in, JB. Whew.
I know.
It's just like poof. Yeah, that thing is beautiful to me. That's just a gorgeous knife.
And I've had a few people asking about them. They are on sale on the Artisan site.
I saw you reach for the flipper tab. I saw that.
Yeah, I always do. I think he said they made 60 of them. So this was kind of a show special type of knife. So they made 60 of them, and I believe they're selling for, I think it's $199 on the site.
What's the steel on that one?
S35, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Pretty sure it's S35.
And of course, it probably has a little bit of lock stick or button stick. That one doesn't?
It's got a tiny bit, yes.
I'm okay with the tiny bit.
It does have a tiny bit.
The tiny bit means the tolerances are pretty tight.
Yeah.
It's when it's like a thud, that it really bugs me. It is. So all right, so let's talk about new October knives to your collection or whatever. And I know that's going to involve some finches for Mr. JB.
Yeah.
I've got obviously the Vampire Jack in the Pacific blue camo carbon came in October, whatever month it is. You know what month it is, JB?
It's still October, I hope.
Oh gosh, yeah. I thought I had one more sitting here that was of course the Bluefinch Halo. There was one more, Casey. What was it? Oh, Pinions, of course.
Yeah.
All right, you go ahead. What did you have?
Well,
this
yeah,
month?
Definitely here's the other one. Definitely
the red one. Gotta have the red one.
Yep. The Pinions, of course. Yes.
Yep.
I got a review of this. The review of this one should be coming up probably next week. That's the Deep Sea from Petrified Fish.
That's kind of cool.
But yeah, it's got a really wicked trailing point blade on it, and that handle is super comfortable.
Nice.
Very comfortable.
Looks a little chunky. Is it not? It is. Okay.
It is a little bit, yeah, but it's not too bad. I
didn't mean it that way.
But yeah, it is. It's definitely got some girth to it, if you will.
Hey, Alice, everybody's doing good. I hope you are as well. Tim S says he's loving his drop bear. I still have not gotten to check one of those out. I need
that one. Yep, I got the drop bear. That one's downstairs. I got, let's see, the Chevalier. That one was good. That one did develop. It actually developed a lock stick.
Okay.
It wasn't bad when I first got it, but then it kind of developed some. So, but I mean, that's just I just think that's going to be a trait of a button lock. And what's cool is people are sharing what they do to get rid of it. So that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to find that info because I could use that sometimes. Now my Big Lighter XL I carried yesterday has a little bit, but I just live with that one because it's not bad. And my Solaris, my Orion Solaris has never had any.
Right. No.
The ones I've kept in my collection don't really have any to speak of.
Right.
Hey, Stephen Wallace. So that is cool. Some cool knives. What about you guys in the chat? What are some new knives you picked up in the month of October? Let us know. Really cool to see people adding to their collection. I know there's been quite a few new ones coming out. Blue Creek Knife is getting some Kaiser Escorts on the site soon. Very cool. Vosti Thunderbird has no button stick, says Tim S. Very cool.
That's good.
Hey, troublemakers. Hey, Shane, what's up, man? You good? Welcome. So, this is a loaner knife, so it's not mine, but one of my favorite knives that has come through here in October has been this Grambo Russ. The pre-order's already done, unfortunately, or I would have already bought one. Maybe they'll come later, but this thing is fan-flippin-tastic. I love this knife a lot. It's a nice big knife. Listen to this. Just all sorts of snappy and nice. Really, really dig this knife a lot. This thing is great. So if you ordered a Grambo Russ, this is Casey's seal of approval. You're going to enjoy this knife. So I wish I would have. Yeah, some manufacturers seem to have the philosophy that button stick means it's locked up properly. Yep, I've heard of people being told that when they complain to a manufacturer. The QSP Minis, Penguin XL, and Canary all dropped this week, guys. Check that out. Very good. Oh, very cool, Knife Nut. You're going to enjoy it, man. This thing and this milling on the overlay is just outstanding because that's where your fingers want to grip when you're flipping it open. You know, you grip like this. Fantastic. Yep, I wish I had gotten one.
I'm still waiting for this little guy to come out.
Yeah. Oh, is that the pass around one?
Yeah.
I wonder what handle colors they're gonna have on that one.
I don't know. I think he said November, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Talking more about November for these.
GEC 81 and 59 this month are Brian's highlights.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. And Alice, this thing is worth every bit of $285. This thing is just a fantastic knife. And look at that profile. Just so cool. Wish I had gotten in on it. And maybe he'll have more to drop later. We'll see. Did I miss anybody else saying purchase a concept? Uh-oh, it went off my screen right as I was reading it. Shakiri, after review, Kuda's old sword Dave and reduce the price at Way My Knives. Very happy with it. Very cool, Byron. Sounds like a big one. Cold Steel Zahn without a wire pocket clip, says Tom. All right. I think it was like $285. Ask the test kids. All right. So what other things happened in October for you, JB? Anything good? Anything bad?
I worked a lot.
You worked a lot. That's not good.
I worked a lot. I might continue to work a lot. We'll see.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention this. I have 4 knives out there for sale, guys. I sold one of them this morning, but I have this blue titanium penguin for sale. Nothing wrong with it. Just I'm making room for buying other knives, and I have my jig titanium penguin that I prefer over this one. So this guy's up for sale. If anybody's interested, I think I wrote it down over here. Let's see how much. $75 for that. And then my Tour Anaconda fixed blade. If anybody's interested in that, very cool knife. I just don't carry it. It's more tactical. If it didn't have the ring, I would probably carry it more often. The ring's not a problem. My grip fits in there. I just don't prefer the ring. That's all. Just don't carry it that much. So if anybody wants that one is $200. And last but not least, a lot of people are going to fuss at me. Why are you selling that? This is a great knife. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? And it's barely been carried like 3 times. This is my Hogue. Whoops. Can't answer right now. Hogue Ballista Auto. Just thin and slicey and a heck of a cutter. What are you shaking your head at? That I'm selling it?
I talked you into buying that knife.
I know, and I'm selling it. Here's the thing. To me, an auto, I just don't get it. I guess I was so excited about getting autos, but it's just not. It's a great knife. It's a great cutter. Feels fantastic in the hand. Maybe I'll keep it. Now you're talking me into it. But there's 2 things. Number one, it's for me because I'm so awkward. I know most people do this. It just doesn't feel right to me. So it ends up being 2 hands for me all the time. And it's just not what I prefer. You know, I prefer a knife I can fidget with. And the second thing is, I don't know why, but I have a hard time when cutting, not putting material into that choil. Yeah. That's it. There's nothing wrong with it. Right now, I'm planning on selling it for $125. They're selling it like $160, $165 right now, which I paid $165 for it. So I don't know. JB, what do you, I mean, I know you have quite a few out the side autos. What do you think of them? I mean, it's not my preference. So that means it's just not going to get carried, but once every couple of months, maybe.
Yeah.
No,
it's definitely got that.
Yeah.
I see that. I understand
do you carry, well, you don't carry them very often, right? Because you're not.
Every once in a while. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your laws are a little bit different, I know, but I don't know. I may end up keeping it. If I don't get a good offer for it, then I'll keep it. But it's a very, I mean, you want to talk about a cutter? This thing is fantastic. I wish that silly choil wasn't there. I wish they had just dead-ended the blade right. It just bugs my OCD. It really does. Do you? I mean, you see it. It's yeah, just not my preference. Yeah. Very, very cool though. But if anybody's interested in those, shoot me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com. Like I said, just trying to make some money available to buy a couple of knives to bring in to review and keep or whatever. I don't know. I grabbed a Schrade Divergent during the outlet sale under $15 to check out. I was surprised by it for under $20. The steel is AUS-8, which is the downside, but the action is decent. Cool, Tim. A flipper is faster open to closed. Do you mean a flipper auto? Is that what we're saying?
I think you're saying a regular flipper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Because why would it be a flipper auto, Casey? That's really dumb.
No, I mean, but it is.
No, really. Right. But yeah, no, I agree completely. 100%. It's just not my preference. Is it? And here's the thing, JB, this is the way I'm looking at it these days. There's protected knives in the collection for either emotional reasons or I just love them so much. Like right now, my Grant Gripper isn't going anywhere because I just love that knife. And there's a few others like that aren't going away. Then there's the middle of the collection that's kind of like there's no emotional attachment and I need to be able to sell some knives to buy some knives. If that makes So it's not anything personal on the knives. It's just I gotta I gotta make some money to make some room. How about that Finch frog leg? Yeah, that thing is crazy looking.
They actually updated their upcoming section on their website. So if you go look at Finch and see the upcoming, it's actually it's changed quite a bit.
yeah, I agree. And the order of things, it looks like the Hatfield has fallen into maybe middle of next year.
It does kind of almost look that way.
Yeah, it does. I was looking at it yesterday, but there's some really cool ones. The one that really I'm not set up to share right now, but let's just see. Finch. Hold on, I'm going there. because there was one that really caught my attention that JB, maybe they've shown before, but maybe they haven't. Where is it? I gotta find it. Hold on. I'm looking. The one that really caught my, here we go. The Hellfire. Have you seen that one before, or am I crazy?
No, I have not seen that one.
Holy crap. I want that.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's the one that really caught my attention on the list. The list is, there's nothing bad in that list. I mean, look at that one, the next one.
I like the pipeline. I like the pipeline.
Yeah, the pipeline's really cool as well. That's, if you haven't seen the pipeline, that's that one right there. But yeah, the one that really caught my attention was the Hellfire. I mean, that is,
yeah, it looks really nice.
That is awesome. And there's the frog leg for those of you that haven't seen what Tim is referring to. Very cool as well. Contender is another one that caught my attention. Yeah, another cool one. But there's a bunch here.
Oh yeah.
What's this one called? The Flint. The Flint is really cool as well. There's a lot of clip points in here. I noticed that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, really, really cool. Excellent stuff. So they're killing it as usual. There's the
it
link.
Looks like clip points and Warncliffs are kind of, I mean, they got a couple of sheep's foot.
Yep.
But it looks like clip points and Warncliff are kind of
it does kind of look like where they're focusing right now. And that's kind of, to be honest with you, the Warncliff, sheep's foot, and even into the clip points have been kind of the trending blades right now. Yeah. So they're trying to stay in that area, I would assume. I've been trying to decide, JB, what exactly the microburst is. I think it's another modified sheep's foot, which is gonna, I'll come up with a catchy name for it. But really what I was going for, again, I hate labeling stuff because sometimes that makes you, I was going for sort of a tall blade. That was the first thing I wanted. But it's definitely kind of a sheep's foot with a belly, like the pinion. It's got some similarities in the tip of the blade to the pinion, but it's definitely taller, which is going to make it much slicier. And that's kind of what I was going for. What blade shape is it? I don't know. I guess it's a modified sheep's foot. Sheep clip. I don't know.
Call it whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, call it whatever I want to call it. It's what everybody else does. Yeah, the frog leg is definitely fire. I agree with that. I only have one auto, a Protect lefty. I carry it only as a secondary for a while. Yeah, so let me go there. All right. So maybe that's really it, Tori. So the problem is this is a primary size knife for me. That might be the issue because I have the little Kershaw Launch 6. I carry that quite a bit because it's not a primary. It's a secondary, and it doesn't bother me because that's not the knife I primarily, like Brian says, keep in the console of my truck and fidget with or whatever. So fidgeting with this is not a thing. This is not a fidget knife for me. In any way, shape, or form. Is it a great work knife, great cutter, great, fantastic ergonomic knife? 100%. It's maybe that's it. Maybe because it's a primary.
Could be.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just something about that I don't. How long of a blade is which one, Tori? The ballista? I think it's 3 1/4. Well, if you're talking cutting edge, because of that choil, it's only wow.
I think maybe
it's right at 3. It's right just under 3.
About the microburst, maybe.
The microburst is a 3-inch blade, but with the choil, it's going to be like 2.85 on the cutting edge. So yeah, it's a little bit smaller. Because there's people that, by the way, let me just say this. The reaction to the microburst so far has far and away done the reactions that I had to the pinion. So maybe that says something that Tim B's been trying to tell me, that a lot of people really like smaller knives. Maybe that just says I've got my name out there now. I don't know. But I thought that was very interesting that it's gotten a ton of traction on social media and when I've talked about it. So
That's
very
good.
cool. Just got my Towser K, says Ember. Awesome knife from Kaiser. Very cool. Still have not seen that one. Tried to buy it a couple times and it disappeared on me. Halloween sale started at SNKW today.
Nice.
Free shipping after $50, 20% off item section. Free Victorinox Tinker. Wow. At $125 and 20% off. Very cool.
Cool.
Check it out, guys. Yes, there is jimping on the microburst. There is definitely jimping because it's not a thumb ramp, and because of the way you grip it, it's going to be more of a pinch grip because it's a smaller knife. So, yes, it does have jimping.
Wow.
No, you're good, Tori. Nothing's anybody's bad, man. I don't do a good job. Oh, hey, I got to interrupt the stream, JB.
Okay.
I knew this was going to happen this week, but I didn't know for sure. But, I'm a big Liberty football fan, and we're 7-1 right now, and we're 1 2-point conversion away from against Wake Forest from being 8-0. And there are teams that have fired their coaches in the past month or so. And there's been buzz about Hugh Freeze to a couple of these schools. And Liberty just locked him up to an 8-year extension, nearly $5 million per season for a small school. $5 million a season for your coach is a ton. So I don't think he's going anywhere, guys. So that's cool. That's exciting for me. I know the rest of you are like, why do we care? That's good. Well, Tom, is that a good or a bad thing that my name is out there? Tom's always picking on me, JB.
I know.
Tom is always picking on me. He loves me, though, I think. Either that or he hates me. I'm not sure which it is. Just kidding. So what else, JB? What haven't we talked about from the month? We got about 6 minutes. I think we covered October pretty much.
Yeah.
DJ says he'll come over and be Liberty's coach for half that amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all would do that, DJ.
Absolutely.
I'd do it for like a 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's cool. We shall see. We're off this week, and then we got Arkansas next week. So that ought to be interesting. And then Virginia Tech 2 weeks after that. So here in Lynchburg. But that's awesome. Yeah, I really wanted a Voodoo, but I couldn't talk myself into it because we're hearing the pre-order could be as much as a year, and I just could not make myself do a pre-order for a year.
No. No.
I couldn't do it. It's a shame that I can't do it because it's a beautiful knife, but maybe he'll have something to drop after. That's my hope.
Yeah, a year's just way too long.
Yeah, I mean, I did a 6-month pre-order for this, and I would do it again. But just a year's a bit much for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of outside my comfort zone. But that is a gorgeous knife, Tim. That knife, just when Zach did his video, he got some really good close-ups of it, and that is just beautiful. Gorgeous knife. Fantastic. But not something that I would do a year pre-order on for me.
Yeah, it seems like just way too long.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if it's a knife you really, really want, obviously, yeah, for sure.
How long was, I know some of the guys just did the Custom Knife Factory, the Evo 3.0. I think it was almost 2 years that they waited. I think it was. I think that's correct. And I'm just like, there's nothing worth me paying that much money and waiting that long.
No.
There you go, Tori. Very cool. Yeah. Hey, Montana State's awesome, man. I never got to go up there for a game. I did go to Montana for 2 games. but I would like to go to Montana State for one at some point. I would wait a year for a Mach 51, says Tim B. Oh, come on, man. So I just, Byron, I just want ZT to actually start making some knives again. That's all I want. I wish ZT would start. Yeah. I don't have it anymore. I sent it back to Jeremy, but that 0460 is awesome. They're pretty.
What one? They made the 707, and that was more of a slim line.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 707? Yeah.
Yeah, 0707, yeah.
And but then after that, it just kind of went blank again.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I second the Mach 51. Yeah, Chris has been saying that all along. So definitely at some point, guys. I gotta get some other knives out there first. I drew another one the other day. I had two 3D drawings done at the same time that I got the microburst done. I had another one done, the Vortex, I think so. But I drew one the other day that I think might have to be next after the microburst. I might change the order up. So I just kind of pretty excited about that one. We'll see. Well, guys, I got about 2 minutes before I got to wrap up and go do this thing called put on crappy dress clothes and go to a wedding. So, got a moderator that wants to snipe our tender.
Dang.
Oh, you already did? Whoa. There you go, Tim. Thank you, Tim. Speaking of Blue Creek, guys, just lowered their prices on some ZTs, and you can use KnivesFAST or BigRedEDC at our friend Brian Blue Creek Knives and get 10% off. Either one, guys. Pick one. You're not going to hurt either of our feelings. Just use one and get your 10% off, and let's go. So very cool. Gotta love wedding food. Well, in this particular case, my wife and my mother-in-law are making the food, so it should actually be really good. But we did do the rehearsal dinner at a restaurant last night, and I wasn't impressed. Let's just say that. But JB got my picture, guys, because I was carrying the Midnight Jack yesterday, and I'm at this place with this super thin but almost tough prime rib. And I couldn't cut it with the butter knife they gave me. I'm like, do you have? No, those are the knives we have. I'm like, there's no teeth. There's no anything. It's just a butter knife. And I'm like, okay, guess what I'm doing? I pulled out my Midnight Jack and cut the steak. And my wife was laughing. She's like, can you cut mine too? And I'm like, yep. So it was perfect. Worked really, really well. Yep. See you, DJ. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. So, BigRedEDC will be, well, first of all, let's start with tonight. You got Bees Blades at 8:15. And I'm going to mention our guy, Metal Complex, because at 8 o'clock tonight, he is giving away a blue pinion that was gifted by Tori Casey. Tori's in the chat. Tori, you are the man. So, Metal Complex will be giving away a pinion. And if you guys happen to be there, feel free to say in the chat, guys, you can buy one. I might still be at the wedding. I don't know. But feel free to say in the chat something like, don't forget you can go get one of these right now. Go for it. Do it. No, I'm just kidding. He won't care. He's going to put it in his description and talk about the order being open. He says he is. So he's giving away one of these tonight. So definitely go support him if you have time. And then tomorrow, we got this guy at sometime, we think, late night.
It's going to be, I put the placeholder out there for 10. I don't think, if there's Saturday work, I think it'll be finished up in the morning.
Okay.
But it'll be tomorrow night. It'll be 10 or after because, well, I have a very specific reason why I need to keep on schedule with SKL, and that'll become very apparent here soon.
What? That was a very vague, whatever that was. But it was a great teaser though, because now I want to know what the heck you're talking about.
You already know. I told you.
Do I know?
I told you. pretty sure I told you.
I probably just don't remember because my brain is like fried. Work was insane this week. There's Tri-State, everybody. Hello. We're about to wrap up, but thank you for being here. Matthew Gillifor. Who else did I see? Mike Curtis. Hello. Yeah, Tom, I got to do the shameless plug thing. I'm sorry, man. It is what it is. So we're going to wrap it up because if I'm late for the wedding, my wife is going to throw rocks at me. And we do not want, well, you guys probably want that to happen, but I don't want that to happen. So we're going to wrap it up. And JB, I hope we can do this next month because, like I said, this is the highlight of my month doing this with you. It's a lot of fun because what do I get to do is just sit here and chat with you for an hour. So that's pretty cool, man. So, yeah, don't forget SKL. And then on Sunday, you got Tri-State, you got RJ, you got Zach, you got Peter and Christine, you got OCD for EDC. And then Monday night, don't have a guest yet because, yeah, my schedule's been insane. I keep trying to get Stasa back on, but he's as busy as I am. But we'll have guests coming back up soon. But I think Monday night you're stuck with me. My knives are on TempestKnives.com right now. Is the only place you can get opinion right now. But I'm hoping there'll be a couple of dealers before too long, but I got to talk to those dealers. So I don't want to out anybody or say anything because we're not there yet. How many mics are in here? Yeah, all the mics are here. So thank you guys ever so much. Thank you, JB. Thanks everybody in the chat. Yeah, man. And I hope you have a good day, and I hope maybe I'll get all the work done tonight, and there won't be any work tomorrow. That would be nice. So
that would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. So and pray for me because I'll be at a boring wedding. But you guys know I have the attention span of a beetle. I don't know, whatever you can think of, something that has no attention span. That's me. So and I'll give you guys a full report Monday night on how Trevor does as the DJ and the MC because it could be very, very, I guarantee I will be recording some of it because it should be extremely interesting. So thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, have a great weekend. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel. Hit that thumbs up and a comment on your way out. Thanks, guys.